Hi everybody, and welcome to Josiah is Right. So I'm going to do today an unboxing. So I'm going to open up this guy here, and if you hear some noise, the dog, he is 3 feet away with his collar on, and he just sometimes needs to be in here, as does Penny. He cannot fit on camera, but he is right there. So if there's any noise from the dog, so can you hold that for a second? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm sure it picks up. Anyway, so I'm going to do a quick micro update because I'm going to be doing one of the toy histories Paul and I did. Well, the history I'll do and then combine it with the part where Paul and I talk about the toys. We're going to be doing Muscle coming up soon. So we already filmed it, and but I was hoping to have it done today, but instead I'm going to unbox this because as you can see behind me, the shelves are all reorganized now, all done. Penny is trying to open this guy up, and so they're all pretty and nice. And so, but in the meantime, I wanted to unbox this. There's a gap right there, which is where this was and where this will go. And there's a few other unboxings I want to do over the next few videos interspersed here or there as I open things up and continue decorating. But first I want to open up here the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 exclusive Rick Hawkins action figure. So this is the Shane Black action figure. Now, I'm related to Shane Black. I've never met him. I've met people in Hollywood who kind of know him and always say, oh, you get along, and weird things like that. But then I've never had anyone who's really known him well enough to create an introduction. So it's kind of weird in a strange way to be opening up an action figure of someone that I am actually related to. So my dad would be better explaining the relationship, but basically he's my dad's second cousin, and so yeah, how the relationship works. Just so know, this guy here in this box is related to this little girl in some way, right? So this is your cousin, Penny. Anyway, so I'm excited to open it up. So as a kid, I remember watching the movie and seeing it, and he was like, I think he's the first person to die. So here we have the action figure. I'll just pull it out here. I already broke the seal, so you can see these NECA ones are nice because I can just easily put it back in the box if I want to. Really quickly, let's take a look at the box. On the back, you can see the nice sort of displayed model figure that almost looks like a photograph of him from the movie. It's that good. NECA does really amazing things like that. The background of the box is really cool. I didn't notice the interior. You can see my lights don't glare. The Predator sort of vision mode there. Really cool box. The box itself, I'm kind of appreciating more now that it's out of the box. So I'm going to unzip the zip tie here. And so, as I said, I was, a pretty little kid when this came out, and I remember seeing it because we were related to the guy, one of the guys in it, and who I knew was a writer. And like I said, as a writer, I'd like to meet him, and as a fan, but just as family, because I don't have a lot of family in California. Really, I don't have any. I have some family in Bakersfield, like my mom's side. Shane here is on my dad's side. So let's pop him out. So this is like my first NECA that I've actually opened up and unboxed. It's pretty cool, like a hefty figure. One thing I'll say that I remember watching a documentary, like the making of Predator, and Shane is on there and he talks about how they had a design where his character had like this bright red hat, and he decided not to go with that hat because he felt that it was kind of silly that an army guy would have a hat like that, but he realized that was like the one thing that gave his character any character. With so little screen time, the dog is moving around, with so little screen time that he felt that that would have been it, he would have stood out more. And I'll say from the action figures perspective, especially that kind of movie, it's a group of hardened commandos, it's not about realistic army action here, that it's just like a G.I. Joe. If I wasn't related to him, and if he didn't make the most recent Predator, which I have not seen, unfortunately, the Predator mixed reviews is for sure on that one, I've heard. I'm sure I'd like it. I like Predator, so. But this it would have been cool. This is cool just for that perspective. But I can see how other people might not be as interested in it. So we're going to get a closer look. You can see here the glasses. Nothing here, it's not removable. One thing that's really nice here is the backpack. It's really heavy, and I believe it can come off. I'm not going to mess with it right now, though. Yeah, it looks like the backpack can come off, and he comes with a couple of guns here, and I'm pretty sure in the movie he kind of gets his chest blown open. He's the first one to die. I like the figure NECA. It's just heavy. It feels like you get some value. That's one thing. The Black Series figures are kind of like feel lighter and cheaper, and they're kind of like the same cost essentially. These are usually more like 30 than those are like 20 for the Star Wars line. But this feels like, you know, it's more of it's an action figure that's also a display piece, whereas those are like, they're also still toys. This feels like less like it's meant to be a toy. But when I was a kid, I really would have wanted that, because that was a big deal that somebody else related to, no matter how distant, was in the Predator movie, right? Big deal. As a kid, I had the Alien vs. Predator, a lot of those figures, and I would have loved to have an action figure of the guy that my dad knew when he was a kid. So, Akira just missed the tripod by that much. So that is Shane Black's action figure. That is Rick Hawkins. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and all that great stuff. If you have any comments on the figure, oh, Penny is going to bend his glasses off. She's really into the glasses. So that's it. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it. It is a rainy day here in Southern California, so be careful driving in Southern California. The rain causes chaos here, so stay home. And we're about to probably go out to get dinner. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. As I said, Penny, can you say bye to everybody? Bye. We appreciate it. Penny appreciates it. And Akira is going to knock over my camera. Bye, guys.